tie his hands, they can't do anything.
Well, and I do think, the best chance we have of doing that is by winning back the house. That is our best chance of doing that. And, defunding some things, we really can affect. Yeah, there's no.
I think if you don't win in 2010 and change the House and hopefully the Senate, this is the America down the tubes.
This is our shot.
Done.
This is our shot.
Because
And that's really.
I think it's over.
And that's really where I
If you
want
want to live under progressive socialist government, you got carte blanche to do whatever you want.
I hope it's not over.
The young kids.
We can't let one presidency, one term, one Congress stop us, but we have to dig
By
in.
2012, everything will have already been
We
enacted.
have to be in the long haul.
It's
because
like a
the American
snowball.
attention span is very, very short, and if we don't dig in,
Been more than done by then.
One thing I will say is, what their hope is to beat us down so much that we just give up and say, "Oh, forget it." You can just have it. If they win, the bad guys win when the good people give up. And so we can't give up. I absolutely agree with you, and I agree with you, that this is a key year, that I'm really fearful what happens if we lose this year. But I'm not going to give up. Even if I lose this year, I'm staying engaged. I'm not going to lose this year, by the way. But even if we need to stay engaged. We need to keep that commitment. It's too important. Too much has been sacrificed for us to be able to live here, to enjoy this nation. For us, just to sit back and let it happen. So it's got to stop.
One of my primary objections to Barack Obama is his primary objectives seem to be non-important things like changing my life when he decides I need insurance, when we need jobs. I'd like to know what your primary agenda is.
Yeah.
What do you see your main focus above everything else? What's at the top of the?
Yeah, that's a great point. And I think that is the other part that's so offensive of this health care.
Exactly.
Is that it really
made my
isn't a
choices.
primary focus when people are struggling right now. So many people are out of work. So many people aren't sure how they're going to feed their families or keep their house because they're out of work. So my number one focus is absolutely getting our economy turned back around, getting jobs growing once again. So many things are solved when people have a job, a good job, good paying job with good benefits, something where there's a confidence there that not only am I going to have my job next month, I'm going to have it next year, in 4 years, I'm probably going to be making more in the next couple of years. So if we can, and it wasn't that long ago that we had that. I think back 10 years ago, things were going pretty well. And we felt pretty confident. Yeah. So, that's my number one focus is focusing on our economy right here in the 14th Congressional District. It's a great district with so much to offer. And I think Congressman has an important role, not only fighting out in Washington, D.C. For policies that are going to be beneficial for job creators, fighting against regulation that's going to hurt job creators, but also really being almost a cheerleader for our district, saying this is a great place, this is a great place to work, a great place to live, a great place to do business. Come on, come see it. And really drawing people here. And that's something I'm committed to doing, is doing everything I can to grow business here, along with the great leaders that we've got, businesses that we've got. So I think that's part of our role. And I've seen Bill Foster do exactly the opposite of really doing everything he can to drive good business out of here. Healthcare is one example of Caterpillar, which is the biggest employer in this district. Caterpillar has a huge plant, just south of Aurora there. And they're looking, $150 million expense. Even right now, they don't even really know how it's going to play out, but thousands of jobs potentially that they're going to have to cut as a company because of this, and really endangering one of the largest employers, the largest employer in the 14th Congressional District. So he's doing things exactly the opposite of what I would like to see.
Big thing is, he didn't listen at all.
No, he didn't. And that gets back to the other thing. My number one priority. This is the number one issue. I think is economy, confidence that people can work, provide for their family, have hope in the future. But for me personally, the biggest thing I want to do is really change that mindset that. Should be once again that the congressman works for you, that this isn't mine. I talked about it in the election, and I really believe that this isn't the Hastert seat, it's not the Foster seat. If I win, it's not going to be the Hultgren seat. It's the 14th congressional district. It's your seat.
And if Massachusetts could take that seat.
Yeah.